Well, I got my first Corgi Maverick back in 2012, and he's from Altoona, Pennsylvania, so that's quite a drive to come from Lancaster out to Altoona to pick out a puppy. And we picked him. He was a very attractive puppy. The breeder was calling him Bear because he had really dark markings. Corgis, they come in different color schemes. What Maverick is he's a tri-colored Corgi. He has the 3 different colored markings on him. Prior to seeing Maverick and his litter, I'd only been familiar with seeing the blonde Corgis, which are pretty prevalent. You see a lot of photographs of the blondes. So I was kind of skeptical, but now I really love the tri-colored Corgis. I just think they're really beautiful dogs. This is my second dog. This is Luna, and she will be a year old at the beginning of November. And the reason why we decided to get a second dog was both my children are young adults, and they felt that Maverick might feel a little lonely with not as much activity going on in the house. So we learned about Luna actually from Maverick's breeder, and here what had happened is Maverick's sister, who was born in the same litter as him, had puppies. So Luna is actually Maverick's niece. Maverick is, I think everybody in my family thinks he's a very beautiful, regal animal. His markings, he's a very majestic the way he carries himself, but he's a bit of temperamental he's easily agitated, so he just the slightest things can get him into a barking frenzy. That is one thing about the Corgis that they are known for, is that they do bark a lot because they are herding dogs. So a surprise for us was we thought that Luna was going to be this great companion for him, but it's still a work in progress because she's got a lot of puppy energy and she likes to jump on him, but he's too regal to lower himself to be in puppy play. The Corgi is most prominently known as the Queen's dog. Queen Elizabeth has had Corgis. You've probably seen her in the news media with probably having up most of a dozen Corgis running behind her through the palace. And what the origins of the Corgi are back in the England, Scotland area with cattle and sheep. The farmers were looking for a dog that would be a hardy animal and would be quick to help herd these livestock. They bred them so that they would have the agility, but they wouldn't be large animals, so they wouldn't eat a lot, so it would be more cost effective for them. But they have the small legs you can see on Luna. They're actually dwarfed legs. They're very stocky, hardy animals, but they do have the short legs, and they were, centuries ago designed for that purpose. The farmers came up with that solution. And there's also Celtic lore about the Corgis, where the fairies look at them as a majestic animal, and you can see artwork with fairies riding on the Corgis, and once again they have that beautiful, happy, animated face. My favorite thing about the Corgi breed, I believe, is that they're just really happy dogs. I think that's why there's such a sensation on the internet right now. There's multiple Corgis that have followings. And when I first learned about them with my daughter a couple of years ago, before we got Maverick, we saw a neighborhood dog, and she was just such the pleasant dog. They just have happy smiles on their face all the time. They're just animated, and they're very friendly dogs. They're happy, they're high energy. I really enjoy them. They'll do good for you.